So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Read Talk. Today we have with us a very special guest. Before who are our regular viewers, they know about Read Pakistan. It is an organization which is a trust that aims to promote reading culture among individuals. It has spread internationally as well, and its main motive is to build libraries, establish reading culture, and to promote all the activities that are somehow related to books and reading. It aims to sort of revive the culture of reading. With that said, I would like to introduce you to our guests for today. We have today with us Mr. Seth. He is a multiple Amazon best-selling author, an award-winning entrepreneur, and global publishing consultant who has helped hundreds of writers from Africa get published globally. Um, Mr. Seth,
Hello.
hello. How are you?
Very well. I'm fine, thank you. How have you been?
I'm also doing quite great. I was just going through your introduction, and I just thought that maybe we would first ask you to turn on the video so that the viewers can look at you while I introduce you. So,
Okay. I
well,
think
well,
that's perfect.
I'll just continue with your introduction, and then we can move to the.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you.
Good, great, great.
So, Seth,
Yes.
okay. So, I wanted to ask you to first. I think it's better if you introduce yourself a bit. I've given a brief introduction of you, and our viewers have the written introduction provided. But I think it's best if you yourself give a little introduction of yourself.
Oh, great, great, great. Yeah, so my name is Seth. I'm just give me a few minutes. I'm trying to I have some feedback. Let me just shut down. Great, great, great. All right. Yes, my name is Seth Thomas, and in the past 2 years, I have been able to help about 100 authors to publish their books on Amazon. And I would say that I have published over 200 books so far. And my joy and my effort and everything I do is mainly to see how to, boost what is in the mind of every individual. I know that everybody who has a story needs to be heard. So it's my earnest desire to see how to help more people get heard, get read, and get seen. So my entire scope of work has been to work closely with people who have, desires to write, desires to read good books, desires to write great books and impact people. And the idea of what I do is mainly to help people increase in influence, in income, and in impact. So basically, that's what the scope of my work really is. As we get into the presentation, I'm going to also share more specific details about me. Thank you for having me on the show. Really appreciate that.
No, we are delighted to have you on the show. How did you start this journey? If you could provide a little insight on it.
Oh, great. I beg to switch my camera so that I'm going to just switch it a bit so I can be able to speak better.
Okay.
Just switch it to the other. Um, Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, what I'm saying is just switch over my camera to the other so that I can be able to speak better. Okay, I get you did not get what I was trying to say though. But what I was trying to say is that I'm trying to connect with my PC. I think it's going to be better for me to speak from that point that I'm using my mobile phone. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Okay, great. Yeah, I think we're good now, right?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, good. I saw that. I'm leaving now. Great.
I can.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Can you hear me, Seth? I'm sorry,
Yes,
I had a little bit.
yes, I can
I
hear.
lost you for a moment. I'm sorry.
So sorry about that. So sorry. I think it's my fault. We're good.
Okay, so let's continue with where we left off.
All right.
Okay, so we were discussing about your journey and how you started off with this sort of project.
All right. It was during the pandemic, right? And 2020 when I ventured into this, fully. But prior to the pandemic, in 2017 and 18, I had just left the university where I was supposed to graduate with the first class actually, but something happened and unfortunately I was not able to meet that target. So
Okay.
instead of going back to being depressed and getting worried about why all of this, I decided to pen down my experiences into a book and to
Mm-hmm.
write out the strategies I was able to use to scale
Okay.
excellently through the university. And I penned that down, all the experiences into a book that I was now able to publish. Now, but before I published that book, I had quite some detours that I had to stop by. And why that happened was because as at 2017 and 18, I was entirely new to the online publishing space. So I knew nothing about publishing. I knew nothing about writing. I knew nothing about authoring. And it was quite a hurdle. So I did a lot of searches on how to get my book out there and how to publish it online. And it was very
Right,
hard.
right.
Was quite hard. So I stumbled on this particular platform that enabled me, that wanted to help me publish. But each time I make my submission, it's always rejected because I either did not meet up with the standard of publishing, or my manuscript wasn't well formatted, my book cover had some issues. It's, they kept rejecting and rejecting and rejecting. So at some point, I got almost frustrated because my manuscript got rejected well over 15 times, and it was enough to discourage me, really. But I summoned the courage.
Okay, right,
Yes, I summoned the
right.
courage to pick up, and as soon as I got the first one right, I knew that there were a lot of other people who are also passing through exactly what I've just scaled through, and I
True,
took it upon
true,
myself
very true.
personally to help more people. So that's how I actually stumbled on this.
Okay, okay, great. So, about this publication, how do you actually, if you could just take us a little bit by bit to it. How do you sort of help people get their books published?
All right, so we do it in two ways. There's
Mm-hmm.
what I call done for you, and there's another I call do it yourself. Now,
Okay.
if you as an author wants to do it yourself, all I would just need to do is to put up a session with you and guide you. And mainly, anyone who wants to do it themselves, all they actually require is a manuscript, of course, a written manuscript that has been well edited and formatted. Then we go up to the Amazon KDP platform where we create an account for you. Of course, they're going to show you how it's been done. So you set up an Amazon account where the book is going to be published. You get your manuscript ready. You get the book cover ready, and you go ahead on Amazon to publish. But done for you is this condition where you contract everything out to me or us, and we take up the entire process. But it's actually a very straightforward process because all you simply need is a verified Amazon account and your manuscript with the cover, and you're good.
Okay, that seems pretty simple. So all you have to do is to get your manuscripts ready, and if I'm getting it right,
Yes.
and then you have to make an account on Amazon,
Yes.
and then you are ready to go.
You're ready to go. Yes.
Okay, and how? What about the finances involved?
Well, Amazon on its own do not charge a penny to get the book published. However, that is when you're doing it yourself. If you know how to get it across, if you know how to, go through it, a little technicalities involved in the platform, Amazon will not charge you a penny for publishing. But what happens is that Amazon takes, for the Kindle version, Amazon takes 30% of the royalties, 30% off the price of your book, as from you, while they leave 70% to you as your royalties. And for the paperback version and the hardcover version, Amazon takes up to 40% off and leaves you with 60% as your royalties. And so financial implications as regards how much you have to pay before it's been done, on your part, it's going to be zero. That is if you are doing it yourself. But of course, if you're going to be needing the services of a publisher, then you would,
Right.
pay some money.
Okay, so if you are doing it yourself, you don't need any extra money, and if you are doing it through a publisher, then you would need some charges, right?
Yes, yes, and the charge is mainly their service charge, and that's basically what it is.
Okay, okay, that sounds really interesting. So okay, so you, in your introduction, I read that you help people document and refine their thoughts and publish them on global platform that enable them to gain experience, influence, earn more money, and make more impact in the world.
Yes,
And you also provide coaching and training sessions for writers and authors seeking to discover their message and publish them to their immediate audience and beyond.
yes, yes. We do
Okay,
that.
so can you tell us a little bit about these coaching and training sessions?
All right. The training sessions is like I tried to introduce in the first part is a 1 month session, and what we try to do is we start from the essence of writing to the point where it's been published. And what I mean by that is we try to understand what exactly is your message. Every one of us may have the same word but different message. I being on this platform, my message is mainly about helping people get seen, heard, and read. That's my message. How do I contain all of this into a book that can be bought by other people? So in the 1 month mentorship or training session for writers and authors, what we do is to understand what the message of this person is, and we guide you on how to best document the thoughts that will be both appealing to your immediate audience. In fact, we help you understand who your audience really is, because as an individual seeking to makes impact, you have to understand who your audience really is. And how do you know who your audience really is by understanding what value you are giving and what value you are receiving in return. My audience may be different. So in that mentorship program, we help you understand that, and then we help you document the your thoughts into an ebook that is easily accessible by your audience. And then we also teach you the processes through which you are going to upload and publish your book to your immediate audience and to the world using Amazon and other available online platforms that we know how to use. So it's a complete package, a complete form through which we guide you from the point of discovery of your message, if you don't already know it, to the point where people are able to access your writings and being published. So that's how the session is.
Okay, okay, that's really nice. So for instance, if I want to get my book published, and I have the manuscript ready, all I need is just Amazon, the platform, and I can figure it out all on, do it myself.
Well, it depends on how techy I would say you are and how fast you are on understanding what it actually entails. There's a tricky part to this. There's a tricky part to this. I think I've not mentioned. Let me mention right now. And Amazon, when it was
Okay.
created mainly for the US market, for the US people. And if you are a non-US person, there's a little restriction to what you can do on the platform. And what I mean by that is when you're setting up your platform and you intend to put in your bank account details, for instance, how you're going to get your royalties. The moment you put a country like Pakistan now or Nigeria, where I currently immediately you get a response that bank accounts from this country are not acceptable. So now what you will need to do is to now create a separate account with a third-party platform like Payoneer that enables you to get US-based US dollar bank accounts that you are going to now link to Amazon to enable you receive your royalty. So you see, some of those things need to be taught to you to fully understand.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. Um, I think that was a little bit tricky to understand, but I think the people who are actually looking for looking at this, viewing this video with a motive to get their book published, they might be able to understand this stuff better.
Yes.
Yes. So, okay. Um, You are as a level 5 local guide, and you were rewarded contributor at Google, and you have helped to influence how thousands of people navigate and explore the world. That's really amazing what you're doing, and that's really something. I think it must be appreciated. So
Okay.
here in your introduction, it's also mentioned that you're founder of Mind2 Global Oasis, a
Yes.
digital asset management company that specializes in building digital infrastructure for both personal and corporate brands that enables automation of their business sales and management process. Could you explain a little bit about this?
Okay. Now, what we do at Mind to Global Oasis is we help both corporate and private brand build data infrastructure. By data infrastructure, we are trying to say that we help you move what you do from the physical circumferences to the online space. We help you build platforms like your personal website. If you're an author, we help you build your your authorship journey. We brand you as an author. We help you create all assets. Your ebook is a digital product. Your courses, your webinars, and all of that are products that you could, use to increase your influence, use to increase your impact, and use to increase the income that you make. So at Mind to Global Oasis, what we do is we go deep into what you currently offer to your world and help you create products out of all of them and set them up in a way that you don't have to physically be available to make an impact. If you are someone who has an online, you focus more on your physical presence. What we do at Mind to Global Oasis is to convert all you do physically and put them in a platform that enables the impact to be continuous while you are you exert less physical effort. So we do this for both private and corporate brands, in the sense that for corporate brands, what they usually look after is how they can increase efficiency and effectiveness with their customers, with their employees, with the company itself. So what we do for corporate brands is we help them automate their processes, their financial processes, their human resource processes, and their management processes, instead of always being there to use physical, pen and paper to sign leave for your staff. You set up processes, to set up systems that enables you to do this even from the comfort of your home, while your staff is also at their different location. The 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 COVID period has actually enabled us to see that we could trust staff to work from home and deliver excellently. So what we do at Mind to Global OS is to amplify these possibilities for both private and corporate brands. So mainly we help you move what you do physically to the plants of the internet, and enables automate the processes of sales and also of management. So that's what we do at Mind to Global Oasis.
Okay, great. That sounds really interesting, and that's really fascinating. Um, so, what I think I have everything covered that I had to ask from you. Now, I would like to ask you if you want to add some more information to this, or something you would like to share.
Yes, I do. I had actually prepared a slide. I don't know if it's okay, possible for me to share it right away on this stream, but we'll
Yes,
see.
I think you'll be able to share
Anyways,
it. You can share.
okay, I could, right? All right. Let me do that right away. Is it visible, please? Can you see what
Yes,
is up?
yes, it's visible. Great.
Great. So
Okay,
this
so
one,
how to publish books on Amazon?
yeah, a beginner's guide to profitable publishing. Oh, I think okay. Just give me a sec, please. Let me set up a few things.
Yeah, sure.
All right. My apologies, please. Okay, so this is what we
No
call
issue.
how to publish books on Amazon, a beginner's guide to profitable writing and publishing. So I actually do have, okay, I was about to talk about this, but I think there's no point anymore, because We've talked about all of this. And when you publish your book on Amazon, this is how it actually looks like. What I have here is my author's page on Amazon, like you
Mm-hmm.
can see. So
Okay.
that's me, my name here, and the books I've published. Now, two of these books, this is the book I told you about, Quit Struggling, Start Winning. The book I wrote as a result of my experiences, the experience I had from school. This was it. And then this other book, 101 Business Lessons, is actually a compilation of 101 lessons from
Great.
experiences of an African billionaire and businessman. So I did this compilation, and both this book on Quit Struggling and Start Winning and 101 Business Lessons actually became bestsellers on Amazon. This on the free category and this on the paid category. And that's how I became the multiple best-selling author I had earlier said in my my speech. Right? Okay, this is the book at number 4 here on Amazon bestsellers list. And this particular book got listed on Apple Books and Google Books. So, and all of these processes have been documented, and these are what I can replicate, and that's why I qualify to teach other people how it's been done. So I was going to talk about what you should know about Amazon KDP and why you should start publishing. And the first thing here I said was that I will not want to go through the entire to read the entire thing I have on the slide. But if I have enough time, why not? I don't know how much time I still have on the stream, on the call.
No, you have as much time as you want. You can take your time.
All right, thank you very much. So here I said Amazon Direct Kindle Direct Publishing is the largest online publishing platform in the world for independent and self-publishing authors. Now, this is no news because we know how vast and big, the Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing platform actually is. And for independent authors, this enables us, you and I, like people who do not have a lot of budgets, you don't have a lot planned. Most people who use
Right,
Amazon,
right.
yes, Kindle platform, are people with no or low budgets. And the Amazon platform enables us to publish our books and have the potential of reaching millions of readers from one place. And this is an amazing opportunity for many people all around the world.
Absolutely right.
Yes, and yes, with
Absolutely.
Amazon KDP, it enables you to skip. I said it enables you to do or to skip the stairs, and I consider traditional publishers as the stairs that one has to follow and use the elevator.
Okay, right,
Self-publishing is
right.
like using it's like using
Published to the
the
top.
yes to publish to the top and to get to authorship. Now, when you publish on Amazon, when you publish a book on Amazon, it becomes available to people in the US, in UK, in Canada, in Mexico, in Japan, in India, in China, France, and a lot. The possibilities are vast, and this is why many of us, authors, have to get on this platform. And the good thing about this is that it enables us get published to all of these places from the comfort of our homes. Now, I don't have to be in China for my book to get to China. I don't have to be in Mexico. From Nigeria here, I can publish my book on Amazon, and you over in Pakistan could get a copy of my book. And this is the possibility that Amazon KDP provides us. So, and it's the reason why I'm a very big advocate for publishing your book on Amazon.
For
It's a very
publishing on Amazon.
yes.
Absolutely. I'm also thrilled. I knew about it, but not in so much detail. Thank you so much for sharing so much information with us.
Yes. So when you publish, especially your paperback version, Amazon prints and delivers the book to your buyer on your behalf while you earn royalties on every sale. And now what this means is that the moment you publish your paperback version on Amazon, what happens is Amazon tells you immediately how much it's going to cost to print a single copy of that book. And each time an individual places an order for your book, what happens is Amazon prints the book and delivers to your buyer, whether they order for 1 copy or they order for 100 copies or they order for 1,000 copies. Amazon prints everything, package them, and delivers to your reader or whoever the buyer is on your behalf, and they give you the royalties for every single sale that you make. So, and this is
That's
another
absolutely great.
another very important stuff. And to add to this, if you are someone who is an international speaker, for instance, and from Pakistan, say you are invited to the United States to give your talk, you don't have to take your books as luggage to travel with them. All you simply do is, go ahead to the US or to the UK and place an order for your books, and Amazon simply delivers them to your location. You see, and it helps a lot from moving luggages here and there and paying extra fare for these things. So it's another important potential on the Amazon space and why authors need to jump on it. Now, you also earn royalties in what I call threefold dimension. You earn royalties in threefold dimension. I was trying to explain this the other time. When you publish your book in the Kindle version, first of all, when you want to publish on Amazon, there are 3 versions of books you can publish on Amazon. First is the Kindle, second is the paperback, and third is the hardcover. Kindle, paperback, and hardcover. Hardcover was just added, I think, mid 2021. It was added in mid 2021. And when you want to publish the book, you get to decide. For the Kindle, you get to decide if it's 35% or if it's 70% you're going to be publishing the book at. Now, but I use 70% here because for me it's more profitable and it's advisable. That's what I tell every author to do. So when you publish your Kindle version, you get 70% of the book list price, 70% of the book list price as royalties. For the paperback version and the hardcover version, you get 60%.
60% of the book price.
60%
Okay.
of the book price. Of course, after deducting the printing cost. And the good thing about this is that Amazon will tell you how much it's going to cost to print your book. So it helps you know how much to price the book. It helps you know how much to price the book. So then
okay, great.
Yes, thirdly, for the Kindle version, your book can either be bought or be lent by other people. Now, Amazon has what is called an Amazon Unlimited account. Amazon Unlimited account enables people with that account to be able to read books for free. Also, it enables them to get books and also lend it out to other people. Now, but the good thing about this is that whenever the book is being read, Amazon will calculate the number of pages that have been read and pay you a royalty for every single page that is flipped and read. So that is another important possibility that exists on the Amazon KDP platform. And it's a good reason why more people should jump on this, especially independent authors that have low or no budget. It's a very important one to jump on. So threefold dimension of royalties. The next, your Amazon KDP account is treated as a business entity in the United States. Now, what this means is that as someone who is of the non-US descent, if you are from Pakistan, from Nigeria, or from any other part of the world aside the United States, when you create an Amazon KDP account, it's being treated as a business entity in the United States. And that is why they are going to charge you 30% of your gross royalties as tax. You're going to be paying that to the US government. You're going to be paying 30% of your royalties as tax before the net sum is being sent to you by Amazon. So that's how it actually works. And it's if you look at the entire way it works, what happens here is that the moment you write a book and publish on Amazon KDP, it's a privilege for you to already export your knowledge and penetrate the US market. So that is basically how this works. That's basically how this works. And if we are on the same terms on this, I beg to proceed to the other part of the presentation.
Okay, okay.
All right. So I think I will move further. Now, again, you don't have to be a writer to publish a book on Amazon. This is one important thing that a lot of people are not aware of. You don't have to be called a writer. I am a creative writer. I am a script writer. You don't have to be called a writer, or you don't even have to know how to write to publish books on Amazon. And as we proceed, I'm going to explain why this is a possibility. Or let me just say that what you can publish on Amazon is not limited to books that you write in letters. You can publish blank or low content books on Amazon. And what do I mean by that? You can publish notebooks, journals, stationaries, as you know them, on Amazon. And you see, you don't have to be a writer to be able to know how to create notebooks or journals or planners. And these are items that you can publish on Amazon and keep getting royalties for every sale of that item. Then next is you don't require any.
Okay, okay. That's interesting. That was really
Yes, yes,
interesting.
yes. And next is you don't require any prior tech skill to publish a book on Amazon. Anyone willing to learn how to do it can, and I mean anyone. And you don't require any previous tech because the platform is actually created in a way that you follow a simple procedure. It goes from one step to the other, and everything is written in plain English with boxes that you just need to fill. If you can fill any form online, you can actually publish on Amazon. The only part is you just need a little guidance on what to do and what not to do, and you are good to go. So no prior tech skill required, and you're good to go to get published.
Great. That's absolutely great.
Yeah. So now I was talking about the potentials and why you need to publish on Amazon. Just a few more things here. I said that the Amazon platform enables you to self-publish your book, giving you absolute control of your book and how much you can earn, unlike traditional publishing that gives you only a small fraction of the royalties. We are all we most of us know that when you sign off a deal with a traditional publisher to publish your book, what happens is that they take up the control you have for that book. They may decide to change the title of that book, they may decide to change the cover of the book, the editing and everything of that book, change the entire face of the book based on what they think will suit their market. So what they do is they take up the control of that book from you while they, take up the distribution. Well, we could say that using a traditional publisher, you may get a lot of reach because they will have interactions with local bookstores. But when you talk about international reach and absolute control of your own book, there is no place that help you do that than the Amazon Kindle Direct publishing platform. Because even on the platform, when you publish your book, you have the right to go and re-upload the manuscript, change it from what was there to a new one, change the book cover entirely. In fact, increase the price as you want or reduce it as you want to suit your market. So publishing on Amazon helps you take absolute control of your own book. The next is that with Amazon Print on Demand, your book automatically becomes a lifelong asset you can have access to from anywhere in the world. Your book becomes a lifelong asset you can have access to from anywhere in the world. And this is a possibility I love so much. Why? Because if you publish a book today, in 10 years' time, the book still belongs yours. Whenever anybody makes a purchase, it doesn't matter whether they do it today or next year or in 10 years, you get your royalties sent to you by Amazon. And you don't have to, like I mentioned earlier, always take your book to everywhere you go to. Whenever you travel to any part of the world and you need copies of your books, all you need to do is to place an order and the book is delivered to you at your doorstep. So this is a great possibility, potential that Amazon provides, and it's an amazing one.
Absolutely amazing. I think the viewers must have learned a lot from today's session, and there was really informative things that you told us. Um, I um, I think it's all covered. Do you have more of the presentation left?
Yes, but I don't I don't know. Yes, I still have quite some
Yeah,
stuff.
no, you can go on with it. You can go on with it.
All right, great.
You can move to the next page.
Okay, great,
Sure.
great. So I think we just have to just keep this. You see, I said global reach with millions of readers and buyers actively looking for books to buy like yours that you have published. People, Amazon from my last check has over, I think over 100 million monthly visits. People who come every time to come and look for books that look like yours. People are always actively looking for books. So with Amazon, you don't have the only thing you need to do now is to, increase awareness of the presence of your book on the platform, because once you publish, there is a potential already for you to reach more people. Now, it is the most robust and easiest self-publishing platform with a worldwide reach. Believe me, I have published on many other platforms apart from Amazon, but each time I do on those platforms, I come back to see that Amazon KDP platform is in fact the easiest platform to publish on, and easiest platform that enables you to get a worldwide reach. So this is another reason why people should jump on this. And again, it enables you to publish no and low content books and earn royalties from sale. So this is one question I usually get from a lot of people, especially new authors, self-publishing authors. They usually ask me, Seth, can I make money publishing books on Amazon? And my answer is always an absolute yes. Publishing on Amazon is like creating, for me, an extra source of income, if you will count it as that. Not the major source of income, but an extra source of income, because it is a passive income source. It is a passive income source. And that's why I tell everyone that I have coached in the period of these years, I tell them that Amazon KDB platform enables you to earn some, some money as a passive income source. And this can continue for as long as you keep on publishing more books. So how do you make,
Great.
yeah, all right.
Money.
Okay.
Okay, yes, that's really interesting question. I think we should go on with it.
There. So how do you make money publishing
Money
books?
publishing books on Amazon.
And for me, it's in two dimensions. I said, number one, through the royalties paid to you monthly and from your published books.
Publish books.
And I said here that it is most advisable to have more than one book published to maximize your returns. And this is one mistake that most authors that I have worked with make. You don't Publishing one book is good, but if you really want to maximize your returns, it is advisable to get more books published on the platform. And it's that's why I mentioned that you don't have to be a writer per se to publish, because one challenge that most people have is as soon as they write one book, they run out of inspiration for more books. So, and they think that the moment you write one, you'll be unable to publish more. So if you have written one book and you want to publish more, you could delve, from the book kind of books, self-help books that you have written, to now publishing no or low content books that do not require a lot of research to do. So with this, you can be able to publish more books and earn more royalties. And the second one is by helping other people publish as a paid service. It is part of what I do. I help people publish as a paid service, and it's another way I make money from the Amazon platform, because more people want to get their words out there. More people want to be heard, read and seen. So I enable them to achieve that feat. So it's another way I make money publishing on Amazon. I hope this is a little clear.
That's really great.
All right, thank you. So, but I always say this. I said, but you have to do the work, and the work you do has to be excellent. Amazon
Of
KDP
course.
platform, yes, Amazon KDP platform is an international audience that you are reaching. So we have to go in the game with our best foot forward. We have to always do everything we do excellently. Your cover must be excellent, and the content you share must be excellent. They must be solving a particular need or reaching a particular concern. So it's, you don't go to the platform with the mindset to quickly pick money on the streets, but to deliver value.
Absolutely,
It has
absolutely.
to be valuable. It has to, and when you give out valuable content, of course, you also get value in return.
Then you're going to earn something.
Sorry?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I was just agreeing with you that if your content is valuable, only then you can earn money with it.
excellent. Yes, that's it. So here I've outlined the items that can be published. So what else can you publish on Amazon KDP aside books? Said you can publish notebooks, journals, planners, board games, guides, workbooks, coloring books, sketchbooks, mind maps, and a host of others. These are what people are actively looking for. These are what people are actually actively looking for. And in my coaching sessions, I usually, guide people on what to do and how to do them in a way that it becomes very appealing to your audience. And we go deeper to niche down. We don't just publish broad on broad categories, but we niche down. I even have a coaching 1 month coaching session coming up by next week, coming up soon. I have included in this presentation anyway. Maybe at the end of the broadcast, I'm going to talk about it for anyone who's interested to join. I think it's going to be a good one for them. So I said, what do you
Yeah,
need to
no,
get?
you can skim through with the next ones too. Yes.
Yes. So what? Yeah. Yes. I'll just
Yes,
skim
yes.
through.
What do you need to get started?
Yes, as a non-US person. First of all, of course, it's an internet connection, a very good internet connection because everything is done online. Then secondly, is a personal computer. You could use your smartphone to do it, but I always advise that you use a personal computer because using a personal computer enables you to see everything in broader view. So it's easy to work with. Then of course, an Amazon KDP account. I've outlined how to get that in the next slide. Then a verified Payoneer account. Payoneer, this is the platform that enables us to receive royalties from Amazon as non-US people. As someone from the non-US, as a non-US person, we use Payoneer to get US dollar accounts that are verified and approved by Amazon through which we get our payments. Then you need a book writing and no or low content creation tool. Now, this is just a technical term to say that you need something like a Microsoft Word in your laptop or Google Docs, you know, anything that can help you create ebooks or create paperback books. That is what I mean by an ebook writing or no content creation tool. And I believe everyone should have at least a documentation app or software in their personal computers that can be used. Then how to get started on Amazon right now. So if you are someone who wants to get started on Amazon right now to create your account and try publishing your book, the first thing is to go to KDP. This is the URL to go to kdp.amazon.com. Now, kdp.amazon.com is where you create your personal publishing account, your self-publishing account. Is different from the entire store. Amazon.com is different from the Amazon.com store where you go and buy items. This time we are going to KDP. KDP means Kindle Direct Publishing Amazon.com. So you go to that platform, and the process of creating the account is pretty simple and straightforward. You just provide your email address, your full name, and a specific password. They'll ask you to also supply your phone number or your mobile, mobile number through which they can send you a one-time password that you can supply and set up the account. It's a very simple process using this particular platform. Then you also go to Payoneer.com to also create a Payoneer account that enables you to get payments in US dollars that's acceptable by Amazon, for receiving your royalties. And I put a tip here that when you're creating an account on Payoneer,
ensure you use the exact name on your local bank account to set up a Pioneer account. This will enable you to have no issues when you are ready to also receive your royalties. So I would move on quickly. So having set that up, the next thing you want to do is to go to your the section called My Account on Amazon KDP, where you provide your bank account and you fill up the tax information to validate your account for publishing. Now, the tax information and the bank account you're going to be putting here is what you're going to get from Pioneer.com. And you also fill up the tax information asked by Amazon KDP. These processes are pretty straightforward, but sometimes you may need someone to really
Sure.
just guide you on how to go about it. And after you have done that, the next thing is to go to your dashboard and create your ebook, paperback, or hardcover, and that is basically how it goes. With that, you are actually good to go to get publishing on the platform. So I think with this, anybody who is ready to get started publishing could actually, get along to make it work. Well, okay, no, not this, not this. Anyway, but this is more like a summary of everything we have discussed so far. And I don't know if there's any question before I just wrap it all up.
Yes, yes. The summary of what we've talked about so far.
Yes, basically that's what it is.
Great.
So can I just quickly skim through what my mentorship program is all about?
Yes, yes, sure.
Great. So my mentorship program is titled "From Idea to Amazon Publish Author," and mainly it's about me working with you to achieve your goals. And it's meant to start on the 15th of November, 13th of December of this year. So, and it's a 1 month coaching and training program to set you up and to guide you on how to publish your book on a step-by-step basis from start to finish. So mainly that is what we're going to be doing on a step-by-step basis. Everything I've talked about on this stream, I'm going to be guiding you and showing you in a more clearer terms, using both videos and live sessions to help you. So, and the objective of the program is mainly to help you stay accountable, write your books and publish them, thereby fulfilling your dreams of being the author you've always wanted to be. This is one goal for many people, but they find it very hard to just get ahead and make it work. So the session is to keep you accountable to write your books and publish them. So now what you'll be getting from the training is that if you don't get how to set up the account like I've initially shared just a few minutes ago, we are going to be taking everything one after the other. I'm going to help you set up the account and fill up the tax information interview. And the worth of this, we usually charge $20 to do that, but you're going to be getting that in the session. Then I'm also going to show you how to set up your United States domiciled US bank account and show you how to receive the royalties from Amazon and how to withdraw your royalties from that platform to your local bank account. The worth of this is about $10. Then I'll also show you how to create your first or next ebook and paperback using the Amazon KDP platform, how to publish them, how to publish the Kindle ebook, paperback version, and hardcover on Amazon KDP. I'm going to show you how to do that. Then we're also going to show you how to set up the author's profile, just like the one I shared for myself. We'll show you how to set up the author's profile that will link all your books together, like your store. And I also show you how to order up to 1,000 copies of your book from Amazon KDP that will be delivered to you for cheap. So when you publish your book on Amazon, you can order the author's copy of your book, and Amazon will only charge you for the printing cost and not the entire value of the price that you put. So we're going to show you how to get that done. Also going to show you how to design beautiful book covers for your ebook. Show you how to use some software that are easily accessible both with your smartphone or your PC, how to design beautiful book covers for the ebook. And we'll also answer all your questions and give you all the support that you require. And the value of this total training is about $165 only, but that is not what you're going to be paying. If you're going to join the session before it kicks off for next week, the value is about $87, and it's going to start on the 15th of November. If you want to get access to every of those, it's about $87 to get access to it. But for those who are going to, if you want to pay now or before the end of this stream or at the end of the stream before the date, you can decide to pay right away. Just go to this URL www.seller.co/enroll. Using this platform, you are able to get access to it right away. And there is something also, these are actually testimonials from people I have worked with that I have been able to coach and train. A lot of them have had good, very valid experiences with me, and these are many of the things they have said about my training, about working with me, that they are actually very cool. And I thought perhaps it could help this presentation to show you how my work actually goes. Now, this is from Godfrey. This is from other people. These are other testimonials from people. This one said that her journey to online publishing became effortless because, and it's all because of me. And quite a number of people I have worked with have actually given very positive review and testimonials about their encounter with my brand. So these are also bonuses I'm going to be giving for people who are going to be paying for the $59 offer. Those who are going to be taking up the offer, they're going to get me to add up to 10 more categories for each of their books, both the Kindle and the paperback version. Now on Amazon, while publishing, you have the privilege of adding just two categories. But by joining this particular masterclass or this particular coaching session for this 1 month, you're going to get me to help you add up to 10 categories for the paperback version and the Kindle version of your book. And also, I'm going to also help you to optimize the 7 keywords that you're going to be using to help increase the visibility of the book on the Kindle store. So this is not what a lot of people know, and it's actually peculiar to my specialty. So this is what I'm going to do for picking up the offer with me. And then
Okay, great.
yes, and you're also going to show you exactly how you're going to learn how to publish no and low content books such as notebooks, journals, planners, and so much more on Amazon KDP. I'm going to be showing you the exact tools we use to make this a reality. So these are bonuses that are going to be peculiar to those who are going to be taking up the offer to pay the $59 using the URL I have shared. Okay, like this is actually the URL. Those who are ready to get ahead can use this URL, www.seller.co/enroll. And as soon as as soon as you go to that platform and make the payment, you automatically enroll to the private room where people who join this session are going to be there with me for a period of 1 whole month. And the promise to you is that I'm going to show you exactly how to move from just having ideas and thought of what you want to do to actually achieving them and becoming the author that you have always want to be. We're going to show you how to publish your books effortlessly, and you're going to get ahead with it. Then I think I'm getting towards the end of my presentation, and this is basically time for questions. If there are any other questions that may come as a result of the session that I have actually shared or the program that I have actually have in store, then this is actually the time to ask questions while we're looking forward to ending the stream.
I think you've covered everything so perfectly. And for questions, um, I believe there are no more questions left. Everything is explained so perfectly. Thank you so much, Seth. It was really, really an informative and something that was really worth listening to. I think many of the people are now thinking about getting their book published as soon as possible. So, and I'm sure many would be liking to join your training session as well. So, thank you so much for sharing this informative structure of how to publish or your own book on Amazon with our audience at Read Pakistan. We're so happy to have you. Thanks a lot. And if you have any last thing to share with our audience, you can say it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's really a pleasure, and I do not take it for granted. I'm really happy to be here. Always my joy to have platforms to talk about this because it is important for authors and writers and even readers to see the vast possibilities that the Amazon KDP platform provides us, and to help them see the need to get started, to put out what they have in them to the ends of the world. There is no restriction to this, and I am glad that Pakistan is an amazing country that is also available on the Amazon KDP platform. That Amazon, have given the privilege to also publish their books too. So it's going to be a thing of joy, and something I'm going to really love and appreciate, to see more people from Pakistan, get writing, get publishing, and making impact in the world to their direct audience first, and to other people that are eagerly waiting to read their books. I believe that everyone has a story, and since everyone have a story, everyone needs to get heard, get seen, and get read. So it's a privilege, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Seth. With this, we'd like to end our sessions. Thank you, everyone, for watching. For until next weekend, we'd like to take our leave. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You have a wonderful one.